As a caregiver, there can be times when you feel overwhelmed and isolated in trying to care for your loved one. However, there are programs and supports available to help lighten your load and connect you and your care recipient back to your community. Here are some of the supports that can help you on your caregiver journey. Caregiver relief, commonly referred to as respite, can come in a variety of forms and can provide you with the breaks from care that you need. Personal support worker or PSW home care, shared caretaking responsibilities with friends and other family members, and community-based programming provided by not-for-profit organizations are all options for respite. For low-income caregivers, it can be worthwhile to request a subsidy assessment for any or all of the services that have a fee. If eligible, you can receive services subsidized on a sliding scale in accordance with your financial situation. Social workers with programs like Wood Green's Caregiver Support and Wellness Program offer free one-to-one counseling and facilitate caregiver support groups. If you feel anxious or overwhelmed by your caregiving responsibilities, you're not alone. We all face challenges on our caregiving journey. It's normal. Connecting to a social worker for counseling can help. The social workers can also support you to get connected to other services and supports you may need. Counselor-facilitated caregiver support groups provide an opportunity to share common concerns as caregivers and gain support from peers and the counselor. Adult Day Programs, or ADPs, provide supervised programming in a group setting to the frail elderly, people with disabilities, or those living with dementia. The programs offered may include leisure or therapeutic activities, socialization, healthy meals, and personal care. These programs can offer a change in environment for your care recipient. Research has found that day programs offer many benefits for people living with dementia, including help people remain living at home longer, enhance mood, improve sleep, and even help with cognitive function. Some research and healthcare providers recommend that persons with dementia attend a day program at least twice a week to gain the benefits. Day programs provide valuable care and can also be helpful in lessening the costs of hiring individual PSW care. Day programs cost an average of $25 to $35 per day. In comparison, PSWs can cost $25 to $35 per hour. There are even a select few adult day programs in Toronto that also offer 24-hour stays, such as the Providence Healthcare ADP in East Toronto. For caregivers and more independent care recipients, there are also senior active living centers that offer social, cultural, learning, and recreational programs for seniors that promote health, well-being, and social connections. Membership fees are nominal, usually around $30 a year. Memberships may include access to arts and culture programs, book clubs, fitness classes, lifelong learning classes, and multicultural social groups, with special programs and events at an additional modest cost. Getting around and to appointments can be a challenge for caregivers, especially when their care recipient has mobility issues. The TTC's Wheel-Trans provides specialized door-to-door, shared ride, accessible transit services for persons with physical disabilities using its fleet of accessible minibuses or sometimes contracted accessible taxis. Users must apply and be assessed for eligibility. Fare is the same as a regular TTC trip, but accompanying support persons who are registered and have a valid support person card do not have to pay. Please note that Wheel-Trans trips need to be booked in advance. Users are asked to book so that they plan to arrive 30 minutes prior to any appointments, and there are often lengthy wait times for the requested pickup times. For more information, visit the link in the description box below. Toronto Ride provides assisted door-to-door transportation services in the Toronto area to seniors 55 years of age and older and adults with disabilities who are not eligible for Wheel-Trans. Toronto Ride does have limited capacity, which means rides are only for those who have absolutely no other way of getting to their appointment. There are fees for the service. Trips can be booked up to 30 days in advance, and they can take clients to locations within the boundaries of the City of Toronto. For more information, visit the link in the description box below. There are programs that help your care recipient have healthy and nutritious meals. One of those programs is Meals on Wheels. Meals on Wheels enlists volunteers to deliver nutritious, affordable, hot and frozen meals to seniors and adults living with disabilities. The volunteers can also provide at-home security and wellness checks when they do their deliveries. The meal costs are meant to be affordable. Contact your local Meals on Wheels program for the costs. Accommodations can be made for people restricted to minced or pureed meals, as well as HAL requirements or cultural preferences such as Chinese hot meals. For more information, visit the link in the description box below. Congregate dining programs offer affordable, nutritious hot meals usually at a senior center or in another group social setting. Congregate meal programs provide older adults with positive social contacts with other seniors at the meal sites. Friendly visiting programs are also a great way for care recipients to make more social connections. They provide regular volunteer visits or phone calls to older adults and people with disabilities who live alone. This one-on-one socialization and companionship help to reduce isolation and loneliness. Medical escort programs provide seniors with door-to-door escorts to medical appointments and sometimes include translation services. The phrase, "it takes a village," is a concept that can be applied to the health and safety of all community members, especially those most vulnerable and needing care. Remember, you aren't alone, and there are programs and community services available to support your caregiving journey. To help navigate these and similar caregiver resources, visit the East Toronto Health Partners Service Directory. The link can be found in the description box below this video. For more information on navigating the healthcare system for your care recipient, watch our other navigation guide videos.